I know this is what the State Farm Jake is. I know we do like a little run. Come on, hit the ball out. Really don't want to do this in Austin. But I thought you had to pass. I'm balling. Get body, Jimmy. Hey Jake, a little pick and roll action. I can't get in position. bad. I feel me here. Do his thing, bro. level 5 now. That's dope. That takeover ability. That takeover ability, I meant.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Some NBA action here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Brooklyn. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course the Toronto Raptors, pretty far behind right now.
You know, for the Raptors, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with MP. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Russell in at the point. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Shed in at the 1. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between... these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them.
Are these?
Both feet. On the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Now here's Ingram. That's short off the rim. Thomas outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Count the basket.
But one thing that no team loves is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
Pass to Barnes. Pirtle up top. And it's Shed missing. And so MP will bring it for the Brooklyn Nets. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way. And right now, everything going their way.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Barnes. Really played well against.
Yeah, one job clap.
I mean, for Pirtle, the rim
Let's
is
start
right
with
there. He
5
just
blocks.
pops up
Cool.
and put it down.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Russell a screen on Ingram. Johnson for three.
Oh, 2K, let me put that back, man. That was a perfect putback dunk.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
Yeah.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Thomas for three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Thomas has got 5 now.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. Outside Russell. Back to Thomas. MP outside. Russell a screen on Barnes. Outside for Russell. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Raptors trail by 8. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Picked by Pirtle. Launches a three. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
MP, that one's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Dick to halt the run. Howard grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Thomas from the arc. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've really built this lead on the back.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard that.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Shed. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Now, here's Howard. Here's Johnson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Shed. No points so far. Outside Ingram. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Put back,
Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good chance here for Thomas. Again, the net score.
He drops yet
Like
another
Rondo a
dime,
little bit.
just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ooh, Howard with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Dick. Here's Ingram. Nice shot from the wing.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Russell to pass to Thomas. Down low. The The shot by Howard, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To the paint. And MP throws it down.
And this is why MP's guys are looking to set him up, because they trust in his ability to get up and finish off plays.
Toronto has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Barrett against Thomas. Charity stripe shot. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Pirtle against Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Barnes following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto no good. Brooklyn leading by 19. Thomas finds Russell. A little mid-range shot is up, and the Nets take on 2 more.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Outside Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Thomas. The 3, Barrett. Brooklyn pulls it in. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Toronto, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Now here's Barnes. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run, Barrett. Thomas with the defensive effort.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Russell finds Howard, and MP throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
To the middle, Pirtle. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. MP with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And the layup falls. Howard's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Barnes. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Ingram. Picked by Pirtle. And it's Ingram off the drive. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors ball. Substitution for your Raptors. Chris Boucher.
Just 4 to shoot. Barrett against Russell. Ooh, Howard with a block. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. And you look at Howard, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. get back on track. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
I count.
So here is Toronto. The Nets making their last shot. Barnes feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes left.
Rejected by Claxton. Left side, Russell. And the Nets, another three. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And keeping us updated from the
I
side.
challenge that next time.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He dropped 69 points, and he did everything else he could
Oh,
want
man.
as well, ending with a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And 1:01 left in the first. Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
It's a mess
Scotty
to play.
Barnes, such an excellent passing wing.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Howard, the pass to Wilson. Jacks up a three. And MP good for three. Howard's got 18.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Thomas. 12 points for him. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Howard's got 21 points in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. Fires the three. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
And get some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that three.
On the wing, MP takes the three. And again, it's
Perfect.
Brooklyn from deep.
Bing,
These
bing.
teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
MP getting it done for Brooklyn. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Frank.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. They've got MP. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then they're Sharp. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Dick. Boucher outside. Now here's Barrett, guarded by Russell. Here's Mobo from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. Sharp grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Now here's Boucher. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. So the Nets making a switch here. Melton's checked in.
Number 14.
Man.
Pass to Mobo. Clock at 6. Stolen by Russell.
Hey, hello.
Takes it inside. And that one's good. Melton.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort. Focus and concentration on the road to get a win.
Nick Claxton. He's checked in for Sharp.
For the Nets. Number 33. Nicholas Claxton.
Here's Mobo. Still without a bucket. Pass to Barrett. A shot to stop the run. And again, Toronto, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Man, I'll take that.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Grady Dick. Boucher outside. Back to Dick. Pass to Mobo. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Howard. Sweet little floater. Howard's got 38 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Boucher against Claxton. Pass to Abaji. The 3. He drops it from range.
That's
Boy,
one of
pretty
those
nice.
three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
This is the baby.
Outside Russell. Fires the 3. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pass to Abaji. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Howard. Up and in on the layup. Howard's got 40 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now here's Boucher. And here's Dick. Up and over Russell. Barrett passes to Dick. Inside. The fadeaway. Oh,
Hey,
Johnson with a block.
Terrific defensive effort by Johnson. Outstanding timing on the block.
It's good. MP's got 42
All
in the
kinds
game.
of up
They're
under.
winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Mobo. Tries to break his ice. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Nick, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Mobo, covered by MP. Oh, great D that time from MP. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Barrett. Last game, 26 points for him.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I think he'll be the one to do it.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now today are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
So the Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. To the inside. Barrett can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots,
Yeah.
at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Melton. He's closely guarded. And another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Now Barrett. He's got 5. Takes a 3. On target from range. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Claxton. And here's Howard. Melton with a screen on Boucher. Claxton with it. Howard, the pass to Melton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Howard's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Toronto calls timeout. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. MP, number 1. And, of course, Nicholas Claxton.
Tremendous effort from both of these guys, hitting the boards with a purpose.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Williams' shot is
And passes out here first.
They've
That's
really
how you
managed to
finish on
dominate
4.
inside.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. He can't hit that time. Howard with some nice D. Now the Nets with it. And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Left side Ingram. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Williams passes to MP. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. MP's got 54 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
That just
Outside
too
Barnes.
good up. That's enough.
Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Sorry.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
MP shot is
By
good.
that time.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Ingram.
Three.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 6 points.
Well, they just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. Barnes in the post. Wilson grabs the board. Brooklyn in total control. To the paint. Stolen.
Bad
Now
pass.
by Williams. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Back to Pirtle. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. MP to pass to Melton. No good on the 3. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Ingram with the ball. Oh, rejected by Howard. From deep, Melton. Oh,
Go, boy.
what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this.
When I look at Brooklyn, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Can't play against. This is it.
Taking a look now at our featured game. MP was exceptional.
Not play against until New Year. They're not on the.
Expected MP to put on a show. He's generated
They're
more
starting on a
highlights in
key
one month
game.
than most players do in a season.
And look,
Hey,
I
Cass.
don't want to brag, but I feel like this guy's a combination of me and you, Shaq.
Oh, I think it's
Speed,
Steven.
power,
Oh,
and
no.
my skill.
Shaquille O'Neal Smith.
Oh, I think it's Stephon. EEF.
Thanks for joining
Okay.
us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Dick. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Barnes.
What are we gonna call it?
Outside Ingram. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And
I'm kind of still though.
this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll be
Steven
matching up
Adams.
against
I like
Steven
Steven,
Adams
man.
and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Hawks, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Howard. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the
Hey,
game.
being a defender.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pirtle with a screen on MP. Howard against Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nick Claxton. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Now here's Russell. Throws it up high. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Dick. Here's Shed. No made baskets yet. Shot is up. Dick with a miss. Thomas outside. From deep, Johnson. And it's Toronto with
That
the
setup though.
Their first
That
miss
shot,
after
you know,
hitting
just didn't make
three
it.
shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Dick with it. Johnson on him. No good on the shot. Howard with some nice D. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. Good.
Ooh,
And
big
the
boy
assist
Cam.
goes to MP. Thomas has got 14.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Johnson against Ingram.
So
Just 5 on the clock. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, BA. I mean, he's sending everything back.
MP, the pass to Thomas. Back to MP. Thomas, a screen on Pirtle. It's Thomas on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's MP. Thomas, right side. There's the triple. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram.
that's an deflection this game. I ain't got no stability.
With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Give him 8 points now.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Now here's Russell. 14 points for him. That's good.
Cam.
Thomas has got 10 points in just the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Shed. No points yet. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Pass to Dick. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined. Determined to send him away empty-handed.
Howard against Pirtle. MP outside. Outside for Russell. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Russell's got 17 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Shed. Outside Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drops in the 3.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Thomas a screen on Barnes. MP the pass to Thomas. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Barnes. Can't connect from short range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home.
Nice game.
It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Shed. Still no points. Pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're running. Here's Russell. Cash.
Good body,
It's
D-Lo.
MP picking up the assist. Russell's got 19 points.
And now really feeling it as he's gotten off to a great start.
Now Ingram, covered by Johnson. There's a screen. Can they get it? Brooklyn with the board. Thomas has got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Barnes against MP. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Dick with a miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And Claxton throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 11.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's MP. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Dick. Looking to end this cold spell. Pass to Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Cam Johnson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
For Brooklyn, Sharp. He's checked in for Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Russell.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
It's Barrett on the wing. Lets it fly. And off the left side of the...
He's pretty solid.
Rim, it swirls in for him. Barrett's got 10 points.
He tired now. That's crazy.
Let the play develop. Barrett looking comfortable operating in these screen and rolls.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't
Battle
get a
of the
clean look at
fours.
rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Abaji, the pass to Barnes. Oh, great D that time from MP. And Brooklyn with possession here. And the layup is good. Howard's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Abaji. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
MP shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Outside Barrett. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dick. Will it go? Barrett can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Thomas.
Slow game.
And there's another one for the net.
The assist. MP.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Abaji. Barrett passes to Barnes.
Okay, give me a steal.
That one's good. And it's
Give me a
Barnes with the assist.
steal, man.
Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Here's Thomas. Pirtle with the block.
And Pirtle's got a high
He's
defensive
down. He's
IQ,
down.
great awareness, which is why he's able to block
Oh.
and alter so many shots.
I just love how he runs.
Just want to have this stuff can't control on like high level. You can't even block them.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable
Oh,
at
man.
that speed? He's
I'm
done
about
it
like
so
1 or 2
many
dunks.
times before.
Season.
It's an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Johnson. Toronto making their last shot. Here's the pick. And here's Thomas from the arc. Connects from downtown. Thomas has got 18 points. Now,
Boy,
in
got
the second
out
quarter.
of
He's carried much
Dirty,
of the
dirty.
scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Dick. Barnes against MP. Pirtle with a screen on MP. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
My team chemistry at 17.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Launches it from deep. Oh, no good. On the last second attempt there. MP getting it done for the Nets. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the so we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double. Do you hear me? This man is going to revolutionize the game of basketball.